Hey everybody, welcome back to Hitman. Um, when we last left off, I didn't like fucking Colorado one goddamn bit. Um, in the stream, I guess my mic just fucking dropped off the planet near the end, but honestly, it's okay. All I did was bitch for literally that entire time. But now we can go to Japan. Just make sure I got my chat pulled up in case I ever need it. Probably won't. Take a sip of my coffee, which was ruined. I'm not really a coffee drinker, but lately I've come to enjoy lattes a fair bit, especially in the morning. Not so much like, oh, I need a caffeine in the morning. It's just like something kind of nice and warm, kind of relax. But the reason I like lattes is because there's a lot of shit in them to cover up the coffee part. And whatever, you don't want to hear me fucking bitch about my coffee. Let's see what's going on in Japan.
Good morning, 47. The board has sanctioned Eric Soda's for termination. After Colorado, we did some digging into Soda's private affairs and discovered that he has been fast-tracked for critical heart surgery at the hyper-exclusive Gama Private Hospital in Hokkaido, Japan. Such a display of power has Providence written all over it. Sodas, who suffers from a rare condition known as situs inversus, where his internal organs are reversed, desperately needs a right-sided heart transplant and has clearly betrayed the ICA to get it. He was admitted last night and is currently being prepped for a 3-day surgery. We have booked you into Gama under the usual guise of Tobias Reaper, corporate shark, here for a standard medical checkup. As such, you will need to play it by ear and procure whatever tools you need to complete the mission. You also need to eliminate Yuki Yamazaki, a Tokyo lawyer who works for Providence. Sodas has already given Yamazaki access to our client records and has agreed to provide a full list of active ICA operatives post-operation. This transaction cannot be allowed to happen. Sodas must pay for his treachery, and his insidious employers must be taught a lesson. ICA's sovereignty is at stake. Powerful as Providence may be, we need to draw a line in the sand. I will leave you to prepare.
And planning. I don't have any of these areas because my mastery level's shit. Oh shit. No gear. Fucking nothing. Well, this should go smoothly. If I don't have my fucking coins. So there might be some pauses in today's stream. I want to try to do it all in one sitting, but I do have some stuff going on, so if I have to get up and leave, I apologize ahead of time. Maybe I'll try to break the video up in those instances.
Welcome to Hokkaido, 47. The Gama Private Hospital provides cutting-edge medical treatment for the global elite, outside the law if required. The facility is partially run by an artificial intelligence system known as Kai. The AI oversees patient admission to various areas in the hospital, and even participates in some medical procedures. You will find Eric Sodas in the operating theater, undergoing a pre-surgery regenerative stem cell treatment. A highly controversial procedure, yet to be approved by Japanese authorities. Yuki Yamazaki has already arrived. You'll find her in her suite or roaming the restaurant and spa areas of the hospital. Sodas is scheduled to be put under soon. Let us make sure he stays that way. Good luck, 47.
47? You're a weird son of a bitch.
Hello, Mr. Reaper. As part of the service here at Gamma, your personal robe has been outfitted with a radio frequency identification chip. The device will unlock and allow access to your personal suite.
Alright, so there are areas of this place you can't go into until you have the right clothes. Like this. Only a patient can go in that closet. Wow. I was hoping that would include everything but, like, your coins. Like, at least let me keep my coins. Alright, I have some scissors. I can defend myself. Is there a way to just like unequip? Holster on holster, so... Alright. I'm used to having more than one thing in my inventory, so...
No keycards are needed at Gamma. Please enjoy your stay.
So yeah. I really didn't like how in Colorado it felt like there was really no way... Like, there was no way to hide in plain sight there. Like, it felt like everyone was suspicious of you even when you got a disguise.
That is Yuki Yamazaki, former lawyer to the Yakuza and current operative for Providence.
Sure the boss was connected back in the back. You kidding?
Might not
Follow
be
the
allowed.
Ricardo.
No?
It was everywhere on TV. Well, I was wide, you know.
Which means we need to find some new threads. Like I like this game a lot, but I don't think it was meant... Like, I don't think it's built for what they tried to do in Colorado, which is a lot of, like, actual stealth mechanics and, like traditional, like, crouch and hide shit. Like, there is some of that in all the levels, but I think particularly here, it's more about sort of manipulating things without arousing much suspicion.
Hope you have everything you need.
When I heard this last episode was in Japan, this was not what I was expecting though. Like a private hospital.
I wish. I had 2 lessons booked, but I just got informed.
Yeah. Love this too. There's gotta be an error, right?
Well, it certainly appears that Yuki Yamazaki is a fan of yoga. A schedule near the hot springs reveals that she has booked the trainer all day. Feeling flexible, 47?
Honestly can't think of a better place to...
Forget about all of one's worries. Hope you have everything you need.
Believe this useless crap. I mean, you think they were for real, could have shoveling the snow.
Mr. Jason Portman, please come to the hospital entrance.
Good evening. I hope everything...
A doctor will escort you to your checkup.
going on in the rest of the world. We just
That was for Mr. Jason Portman. A doctor will escort you to your appointment. Please proceed to the hospital entrance.
don't worry about it.
What, the Yakuza lawyer? Trial of the century?
Yeah, another. Felt like punching your lights out, too. I mean, she made a mockery of the judicial system, shamed the entire legal profession with her trickery.
Brutal. Disgraceful, even. I always felt like she loved doing that in front of the camera.
Yeah, between you and me, I think she was asking to prove a point. You remember that one guy, the janitor? She couldn't get him to crack. 2 days later, he disappeared. They never found him.
Ugh, not to mention all those obvious legal loopholes she used. It's just truly shameful behavior.
Yeah, I'd say. I mean, I'm staying away from that spa area. Do not want to run into her again.
Good to see you.
Slightly annoyed, we'll admit to that. Not more, though. Keeping it in check. Deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth.
You gotta be kidding.
There's no way you are security. You had me fooled for a second. Actually, that's a bit of an exaggeration. And you're nothing but trouble. I'm getting help.
Access granted.
That's a little harsh, isn't it? A total ban?
I don't know. Patient did die. Famous one at that.
Still, it's not the chef's fault. What was the kitchen apprentice thinking, cutting out a fugu fish by himself unsupervised? I mean, it takes years of practice. Didn't the kid realize how poisonous those things are?
Yeah, he's a kid. He probably wanted to show off. I don't know. But anyway, the hospital administration probably thought it would be better to just ban serving fugu altogether.
Poor chef. That was his best party trick. Now what do we do with the last fugu?
Throw it out, I guess. It's a damn shame, too. The chef had to refuse serving Yuki Yamazaki his signature dish. I mean, despite her constant requests. She asked about it just an hour ago. It's really too bad.
Well, it's not worth losing your...
Gama has banned the serving of fugu, following an incident where a guest was poisoned by a poorly carved piece of the poisonous fish. It appears, however, that Yuki Yamazaki is trying to sway the chef to slice up his final specimen and serve it to her. Who are we to deny her such pleasure, 47?
Yeah, let's do that. Oh, it's on that floor.
Access granted.
But one thing I do love about this country is the modern literature. Yes, I love Murakami. Actually, I know both of them. Harukai? Harukai? Yes, Harukai and Ryu. Yes, only similar in name, but very different. Yet. But there is a string of wonderful things too. Banana.
I don't really have any. Like, not having coins is fucking with me a lot.
My favorite. It's so beautiful, so melancholic, quite different to the works of Natsuo Korino, who is also fantastic, but maybe a bit more gritty.
I have them in the worst fucking pattern right now. Oh, I never noticed that. Like, if a guy has you compromised, then they're orange, I guess? Or maybe they're dead. I don't know. I did hit him with a hammer, so.
But it's just like everyone else. Once you're done, I mean, it's nuts. I mean, imagine if there was a whole bunch of people who had it done, the exact same thing. I mean, we'd kill them apart.
See if we can find someone that can, like, help us out here. Random cowboy.
Yeah. Yes, we can all agree on that. You know, I feel like I can say this to you. I feel like I'm cheating on my wife being here on my own. Does that make any sense? I mean, she would love it here, but to be honest, it's also kind of a treat for me.
God damn it.
Love getting this.
You both don't have to check it out. Yeah.
So I can do it on my own. Is that bad? Well, I didn't tell my wife that I'm coming. Is that bad? Here I am. You must think I'm a creep, but I'm not, honestly. I mean, some people like to do sports, some people like to go hiking.
What a piece of shit. Maybe I'm trying to be too nice here. Maybe I should just fucking throw these scissors into his head. God damn it, move, dude. No one can ever know the truth. Okay, so put the security outfit back on. Fuck, I have to be a chef to do this. That sucks. People recognize that I'm not a chef.
But I'm still doing it. As they say, everyone has a
Follow. Hey, chef, you can't come through here. Use the kitchen entrance, Red Zeppi. God damn it.
All right, 47. Let's make sure this is her last meal.
I like that they give you the option to just poison a random person.
This is all so standard. Excuse me. Could I ask you for some fugu roll?
1,000 apologies. Excuse me. Would you like to try our delicious sushi? Freshly prepared, of course.
Is this fugu? I knew you would come around eventually. Good for you.
I hope you like it. My colleague is a straight arrow. Me, I say it's good to live dangerously.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Yes, that's exactly right. Smooth velvet softness. Absolutely delicious. My compliments to the chef.
Target down. Now it's time for sodas to retire.
Doesn't look good.
Access granted.
Shit. Oh wow.
Hello.
Oh, that is very
Some of those,
interesting.
whatever the fuck they call them, those lamps.
In my novel, there is a character very similar to me.
I kind of like this level. Like, the vibe is not so stressful. It's which is a nice counter to when like you're trying to pull off a plan and
Is the
you could blow up in your fucking
total
face.
lack of emotion. If you can see that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Those guys, those
Did I get my coin back? Okay, good.
painters, they're making big money, my friend. I mean, big.
If I was young again, that's what I would do. Well, that's one way of looking at it.
That scientist outfit is really what I want.
Let me know if I can be of help.
Never cut down on security, right?
Organ storage.
Let me guess. You want to know about the medical trial?
Oh, so it is true. The guy had a mood-altering neurochip implanted in his brain. So how does it work? Does it work?
Sorry, I just have to wait for my research paper. I'm following the trial closely, and with a little luck, it'll be the basis for my doctorate. All I can say is, I've got a very interesting bit of insight into this mental state.
Fine. I'll just have to ask you again when we're drunk.
Dr. Katashi Ito, also known as the Curator, is participating in some sort of medical trial. Interesting. The Curator oversees the hospital's organ storage facility and surely has access to Soda's donor heart. I suggest you locate the Research Assistant's Report 47 and find out what this neural implant is for. Could prove useful.
You can't hide the fire poker. Dude, why is everyone in a pair? Right. I haven't saved since the Colorado map, so I'm gonna make sure I do that here. And I'll probably just use the autosaves, but
It's me. Are the final details in place? Oh, well, he was very handsomely rewarded. Not that he fully understood the rarity of the man's magnificent heart, of course. Oh, that goes without saying. I do still wish we could someone younger.
but this guy Stranger was probably ill-advised. I'll feel a lot better if I get back in my security outfit. I don't know why I changed into this shit.
I managed to finalize the new instruction manual for improved organ harvesting last night. Director's going to review it tomorrow. Only a gamma.
There's a lot of annoyed people out there. That Yamazaki lady, the lawyer, she's really expressing her malcontent.
I always feel better in this game when I have a hammer.
Well, he's been walking around like that since this morning, so I'm pretty sure he's not going to be doing any routines with any of the guests.
Well, what about you? Do you have any,
I'm a mortician. My patients don't get well, get cremated. You don't know.
I was gonna check her out, but she's not noticing me then. Probably better hold off. Shit.
Aquariums always fill me with such calm.
Gotta say, I'm annoyed to have missed today's lessons.
Director got you working overtime as well?
Actually, no. The instructor here at Gamma managed to injure himself.
Sounds like yoga's a lot more hardcore than I imagined.
Oh yeah, some of those poses will positively kill you.
Need to get in there. So we do need a medical outfit. Or a way to hack in there. I mean, anything to... Not quite sure where to get a rad costume.
I have intel regarding the pilot. I managed to gather intel from the hospital's security system. The chief surgeon, Nicholas Laurent, seems to have frequent rendezvous with the helicopter pilot near the remote personnel exit. And rumor has it that the chief surgeon suffers from trembling hands.
All right. That was a mistake. Shit. I'm fucking this up. but I guess everything I did was okay. I don't always know how this game works, I just know that it works.
Nails, I need another pill. The effect is waning.
This way, Doc. I'll show you where my stash is.
Hey, I get it. You're not an errand boy. Lead the way. Stem cell treatment is the future of medicine, Nails. It's what will truly make us gods, if only our politicians... dragging habits, that is. Okay.
Here we are. Help yourself.
Thanks, Nails. You're a champion.
Easy does it, Doc.
I'm fine. I can take it. I just need a kick in the ass.
Well done, 47. This should provide you with the means to get close to sodas.
Then we can crowbar him. Fuck. Actually, with this, I should be able to get into the other thing. I just have to hope nobody like goes in there and finds that body, 'cause if they do, I'm mega fucked.
Welcome, Dr. Laurel.
Okay.
Well, no needle marks, you see. And you take the charge yourself. It's Ito. You called earlier. Just the usual. Oh my! This place, the colors, oh the shapes. It's beautiful, exactly as it needs to be. A place for everything in its proper place. Oh my goodness! Oh, why haven't I noticed before? I need to share this with my babies.
I like that the guy's just like, oh fuck it, do what you gotta do.
Your excuse. I need some time alone.
Bringing joy to the world now, 47. Well, let's see where this takes him, shall we?
Welcome, Dr. Laurel.
That is the right-sided donor heart destined for Sodas. This is what he sold out the ICA for. Solution, 47. With Sodas on the operating table, and no hope of getting a second right-sided heart in time, you have effectively killed him without laying a hand on him. This should be a clear message to anyone considering following in his footsteps. That's both targets down. Time to find an exit. We're done here.
As fun as that was, I feel like we can't escape this mission and not be in the motorcycle costume. I don't know why I'm gonna make this my hill to die on, but here we are. Oh shit. I don't really understand what happened. Like, I don't know what medicine he was on that would make him do that. I have no fucking idea how I'm gonna get out of here like this.
Oh, wow. Excuse me. You can't come wandering around in here. You're in trouble.
Fuck.
Hold it! Ah, you bitch!
I'm in trouble.
Got an intruder! Stand still!
Ah, shit.
Excuse me. You really shouldn't be here.
A couple of months. Yeah, it's a good situation.
Hey, what are you doing here?
I'm leaving. Well, I wanted to get the snowmobile, but I don't think that was happening.
Miss Burnwood.
That's not what my ticket says.
We received your message. Loud and clear, I might add. Honestly, you could have just sacked the poor guy.
I didn't catch your name.
No, you didn't. There'll be no retaliation, not for Soders, nor any other recent fiascos. Someone's been meddling in our affairs, killing our operatives, and making the ICE look like fools. I think you got close to that someone. Closer than we've ever been. That's why we're hiring you to take him down.
I don't think so.
Don't rattle our cages, Miss Burnwood. You really have no idea.
You spy on us, bribe our people, and you have the gall to demand our help. No. You can't be trusted.
Even so, we've been around for a long, long time. I think we could help each other. Some 20 years ago, your agency took in a young man with no past and extraordinary skills. In his own special way, he cares about you, and vice versa. And ever since that time, you've never stopped wondering where he came from and who made him what he is.
There was a doctor. Some depraved experiment. But he's gone now.
Ah. Well, if you believe the questions died with him, we have nothing further to discuss. If not, as I said, I think we could help each other. Partners, then. Cheer up, Miss Burnwood. We are the lesser evil. This terrorist, he wants nothing but chaos.
He's only a terrorist if you win.
Miss Burnwood, we won a long time ago. This is maintenance.
What a deliciously evil bastard. So yeah, that's it's the first season of Hitman. I have to say, I really like this game. I even like that story. Like, I mean, I wouldn't like it so much if it was tied into the actual levels. Like, the levels seem like they're made first, and then they just sort of like throw in a cutscene at the end to remind you there's a plot going on. But I kind of like it. I like that you get kind of the Hitman playground, and then you get, you know, some Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy shit. I enjoyed that map a lot too. Oh shit. That must be the Scarecrow outfit. I could have gotten Colorado. Yeah, like I didn't like Colorado that much, but overall this is a really fucking good game, and I think the episodic nature lends itself to a lot of the replayability aspects. Like I'm gonna keep playing it, but probably not on stream. But you know, I feel really good about, you know, what I've played here on each episode, and I want to go back and do some of the extra stuff, different approaches, see what happens. So yeah, thanks anyone who watched. As I got caught back up, this isn't the end of me streaming. You know, I'm not gonna take a big hiatus like I did after Alice Madness Returns. I'm gonna hopefully jump into the next thing pretty quick here. I haven't settled on a game, but I'm thinking like maybe a game I know a little bit more. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I might decide there might be another game I need to catch up on for 2016, and we might go that direction. God damn, this is this is such a good game. I'm so surprised. Other thing that might be more frequent, I might do just regular Mega Man streams here and there when I don't know what I want to play. As far as like an ongoing playthrough, because I can just play Mega Man and hang out pretty much any time. I'm always up for it. So yeah. Yeah, the level design in this game is so good, and it lends itself, I think, to the stream really well, because we were talking about it on the podcast, but you can do one approach, and like it just, like, you know, there's like whole other aspects of the level that you haven't even seen yet. So it's like I don't feel like I'm spoiling anything for a game I really like, because it's like, okay, I did this one approach, but there's like 8 different ways to kill one of your targets, so not counting really simple, just, you know, throw some scissors into their head and try to get out. So yeah, I mean, I'll definitely play a season 2 of this. This was insanely fun. Like you know, and playing it like this in a stream where you're doing episode after episode after episode, like, I could kind of see now a little, like, you could probably release this game all at once and it would be totally fine. But yeah, I think it really got a bad rep for changing to that episodic structure, but I think this team has done it better than most episodic games I can think of, you know, for the type of game they made. You know, I almost think like something would have been lost if they had to design it all at once. Like, you wouldn't be able to have the variety of challenges and all that good stuff. Yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite games of the year, for sure. Like, I won't sit here and say like all, you know, every map is equal, but you know, the basic gameplay, even Colorado, which drove me fucking nuts, like the basic gameplay of Hitman is really fun. The basic idea of just like going into this map with a lot of elements going on at once. Like, there's not a whole lot like it. And, like, it's a good balance of, like, tense as hell, but also, like, hilarious. Like, it plays itself straight, but, like, you can tell, like, the developers get the humor of this world, and, like, they don't hide away from it, but they sort of let you discover, like, how funny these situations can be. And a lot of people fucking worked on it, holy shit. They give you the option to skip the credits, which I'm always grateful for, but I feel like, especially for a stream, we should let him play through, so. I don't know why. Nobody reads them. It's weird, like, if video game credits give me the option to skip, I almost never want to, because, like, I appreciate, like, having that option, like, okay, I'll look through your names and stuff, and, you know, just momentarily acknowledge all these people, and but if you don't give me that option, I'm like, fuck you, I don't want to go through your bullshit credits. I notice that's a different thing than, like, video games versus, like, movies or something. Like, movies, almost nobody complains about, like, people getting up when the credits start. But I notice on, like, video game forums, a lot of people like, you should watch the fucking credits. These people worked really hard. And it's like, sure, but, you know, like, are you actually acknowledging all these people? Like, probably not. Me, I'm just using this as a good chance to talk. Because most of my commentary on this playthrough has been like, oh shit, shit! And then silence. And me hitting my coffee to my microphone and making this the most unwatchable piece of shit on the internet. I didn't even realize that the music was bumping. What the fuck are all these companies? Jesus. When you see like 1,000,000 companies on a credit list, you have to wonder, like, how much of this development was just a fucking mess, you know? But they all pulled it out, I think. Like, this game might be in my top 5 for the year. Like, for me, it's like there's Doom, Overwatch, Inside, and Dark Souls 3, and then probably this. I mean, there are a lot of great games this year. Most of them have all been surprises, honestly, like games that weren't even on my radar. This one, I don't think most people expected Doom to be as good as it was, but that game's amazing. Overwatch, I know a lot of people were excited about it, but I didn't even know what the fuck the game was supposed to be until people were like, no, it's a shooter and it's really fun. And I was like, for some reason in my head it was like a tactical game or something. Or like a MOBA or some shit, and that's what I get for not doing my goddamn research. Inside, I didn't even know was being made. I didn't follow up on what, like, Limbo was doing. Or, like, the team that made Limbo, rather. Dark Souls 3, I knew I was going to enjoy. That's probably the one game in my top 10 that's not like a surprise. Thank you, Hitman, for letting me live out my fantasy as a zombie motorcyclist killer. I think to be a dick move, if I was ever a game developer, I'd always like have achievements and stuff that come from watching the entire credits. And the internet would fucking hate it. Ooh, a goddamn party song. So yeah, I'm not sure when what the plan is for season 2, when they're going to, if it's going to be tied to this or like the system as it is now, or it'll be its own whole new game, or will they just add episodes to what's already here? Oh, now it's repeating. Okay. So let's see how our mastery level goes. Felt like I did more than that, but alright. Yep, 3 stars, so yeah, this game's really cool. If you have the means, you should definitely pick it up. At least pick up the first episode, and try it out. Like, hey, I guarantee, even if like you're like, I can almost guarantee, I shouldn't say I guarantee, it makes me seem like I'm on the payroll, but I can almost guarantee you'll play the first episode, and if nothing else, even if you don't want to keep going with it, you can have a lot of fun in that first pack. Like, that gives you the tutorial, and that gives you Paris, and Paris is a really fun map as well. How I would rank the episodes, probably from worst to best, I'd say Colorado's probably the worst. Probably then go with Marrakesh. And then I would probably say Paris, Hokkaido, Bangkok, and then Sapienza is probably my favorite. But I think Colorado and Marrakesh are just the weaker ones, but I think most of the maps are pretty good. Like even Colorado, I'm sure I'll go back to in a little bit here, and I'll probably be like, oh, I just fucked up a lot. That's why everyone was suspicious. But yeah, so that's Hitman. Thanks for everybody watching, and we will be back soon with something else. So long. Bye. Later.